Woo! No, right. The podcast that uncovers the origin stories of some of the biggest names in sports, media, entertainment, wrestling, and so much more. Nick Durst here, along with Joe Calabrese and Joe. Our guest today checks a ton of those boxes. He does. He also checks the freakishly gigantic box. So, once more, it was the first time we're doing something like this in a setting like this. Where beautiful Orlando, Florida weather. We're here at the Over the Edge Celebrity Weekend, and we welcome competitor from season 41 of the challenge. Gabe Wai to the show, Gabe. Welcome. Thanks for doing this with us. How are you doing today?
Thank you so much for having me, first and foremost. I'm doing amazing. This is a blessing to be able to get around all these people.
Yeah.
And just be able to kind of interact on a normal level and not feel like I have to have game mode on 24/7.
Still get the real people on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just connect with everybody.
Awesome. So Gabe, let's bring it back here for you. Obviously, athlete growing up.
Yep.
What sport did you still want to play? And talk to us then about how you ended up
Kind of trying
yeah, and making this Orlando your home.
Yeah. I mean, so I grew up, I was always in sports. I mean, I played basically everything underneath the sun. I played men's volleyball, I played soccer, basketball, baseball. Yeah. I played everything. So, but then kind of transitioning into more of a serious sport, I went into college and I was playing rugby in college.
Oh man.
I loved football, but I loved the community of rugby more. And so that's why I kind of transitioned.
That's a true brotherhood.
Yes, 100%.
So where'd you play rugby?
So I started off at Western Oregon University, and then I transferred over to Lindenwood University because Western is club, and then Lindenwood is Division I. So
Okay.
I was able to go on scholarship at that point in time, and kind of transition my whole career towards playing rugby. I was hopefully going to go overseas and start playing and doing all that, and then unfortunately, actually, I don't think it's an unfortunate thing. WWE reached out to me.
So they reached out to you.
Yeah.
So who recruited you? Who recruited you, and who got you into the tryout?
So there's a thing. It's literally just it almost looks like because they had just started it. It's
NIL
on Instagram. It's called WWE Recruit.
Okay.
And I don't even think they were verified at the point. So I thought it was. I definitely thought it was spam.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, no. So I literally saw the message and I just like threw my phone down.
So you must have been like posting your rugby highlights.
Yeah.
And stuff.
Oh yeah. So I was going into the United States draft and I was going to be like top 5 picks.
Right.
for
Rugby, in the last 7 years, has become a big professional league here in America.
Yes. So so I was looking to gear up for that. And then at that point in time, I think they heard about me through the grapevine. And so they reached out to me then. And then I ended up having a game where I didn't play that well. And I was scrolling through. I was like, you know what? Let me check out a couple opportunities.
Yeah, why not?
So I was actually looking at either going for my master's and returning to football at Stanford University, not Stanford, Stanford. And
What position did you find?
I was going to go for tight end, defensive end. That's what I kind of was playing at that point in time. And then, or I was looking at possibly going and playing, like just transitioning early and going for playing professional already.
Okay.
But when I saw that and they were like, hey, they messaged me again, I believe. And then they're like, we'll pay for your flight. Don't worry about it. And then I messaged them back. Doesn't matter where my destination home is because Christmas break was coming up. And I was looking at it as a broke college student.
Yeah.
I'm looking at it as if I could fly home, then I was in Missouri and I had to fly all the way back to Portland, Oregon. That's a spending flight. Yeah. So they're like, oh yeah, no, don't worry about it. And so I was like, oh yeah, I'm doing it. I mean, I don't really care to become a WWE superstar at this point. I'll just go and I don't think I'm going to get it anyways. I'll just go and do it, have fun and experience it. So
did you ever watch the product at all when you were young?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I was hitting the "You Can't See Me," you know what I mean? 619, booyaka, booyaka.
Oh yeah,
17. You do all that, and I mean, yeah, I definitely watched it growing up. So it's kind of like it's like no way they're actually reaching out to me.
Yeah.
And then I went down there, did the trial, had tons of fun. And
Was
then
it physically rougher than he thought it was going to be?
yes, it was. I was in probably the best shape of my life at that point in time,
Yeah.
and I was getting slaughtered. Um, but it was a ton of fun,
Yeah.
And then I ended up getting signed like
Yeah.
2 weeks later, with probably one of the best groups I would say to get signed in the last 5 years. So you have Roxanne Perez on, I believe, SmackDown now. You have Miles Bourne, looks like Randy Orton's literally booth. You have Lucian Price, Bronco Nima, Sol Ruka.
Very active.
Yes, they are. Thea Hale,
Like, behind the
I mean,
NXT brand at the current time.
it's very cool. It's really, yeah. I mean, you have basically everybody that is a big name on NXT right now. I mean, they're kind of from our group. So, and there's the least releases from our class as well. I think there's only 3 of us that have been released. So, and normally it's like half your class, or you had 2, you get 2 that are left over still. So,
How get signed, and then when do they want you to get to Orlando? What was that process like to move there?
yeah. So, I mean, you got about 60 days to move.
Yeah.
They say, hey, we'll cover your expenses, but we need you 60 days down here. So I ended up leaving school early. I finished online, and I moved down. And I was like, okay, let's get this started.
Were you shocked the first time you saw the Performance Center? Because I was.
Yes.
It's
You
again.
don't expect it.
Nick has never been there before. It's not like Boondocks, but it's in a suburb, the little outskirts of downtown Orlando. It's on a street where it's like it almost looks like a warehouse, right,
Yeah.
from the outside.
Yeah. So it's people who are in Orlando, they know like where the area is. The area is not like necessarily, it's not like the bougiest area. It is kind of in a little bit more of a rougher part of town. But it's like tucked away completely. And so you go down there, and you almost don't even, if you were just driving, you wouldn't even notice that you're passing it. Because the sign is even tucked away. Like
It's very secluded, very private over there.
And you don't even like most people don't even know where the practice rings are. When they were walking us around, I was like, where are we going? Like, we're walking for a warehouse. It opens up, TVs everywhere, weight room, whole bunch of rings. You got a plastic
one of the
ring.
best weight rooms you used.
I would say probably top 2. Yeah.
Number one.
I mean, it's I would say my weight room back in college was probably a little bit bigger, and I mean, it's nice, but no, I mean, it's the technology in there is probably the best I've ever had. The coaching there is amazing. I mean, they really want to see you succeed. You just got to kind of push yourself to succeed. And unfortunately, some people also get released. And sometimes that's a good thing, and sometimes it's a bad thing.
So, Gabe, talk to us about how you end up reaching out to the platform. Was it a big surprise to you?
So yeah, getting reached out by the challenges. Like I saw the voicemail because I was at work. I was just no way. I always say when I was with the WWE, that's how I met Mark. I said if the challenge ever was to reach out to me, I don't care if them the news say no. I'd ask someone to reach out. So they have my name, but it's not common that someone from WWE just passed in at all. Last person I got that was with WWE was Leo Rush, and then one before that is The Miz.
Yeah.
And so
This was on before that.
right, so
This is one of the OGs of the reality.
yeah. So I don't even know if you can really count it out. You know what I mean? It's one of those things that doesn't count. But no, I mean, they have my story from a different show that the production company had interviewed me for when I was with WWE. WWE said no at the show. It was a Bear Grylls show. And the casting director passed my name on to the challenge casting director. It's like, hey, Challenge has a really good story. I think you'd be really good for the challenge. And I think Mark, he hasn't admitted it, but I think he had something to do with this as well. I'm sure he tossed my name in there. So,
Mark's a great guy.
Mark is a great guy.
If Mark had come on the show, Mark was about 25 years up there. He picked up.
Yes, 100%.
He's in for
Yeah, the things.
So get there for get the goal. You're gonna be at the challenge. I just started training for that.
it's so hard to train for the challenge because you never know. And I mean, I've watched it for years.
Yeah.
And I've heard, like Tori always says, can't really properly train for the challenge. Jordan even says it, like everybody says it. Like you go on there, you can't really properly train for it. But yeah, no, I started doing 2 a days, running in the morning, working out at night, making sure that I'm doing whatever I can to get I was like, if anything, just get cardio. And you'll do well, you know, and then there's so many things that you're going to not be good at, but I mean, it'll all work itself out, right? So that was kind of my main thing was I'm just going to get some nice shape, whoop my ass off and get on us.
Well, let's talk about the most dominating performance of the season, which was you in elimination. Johnny Vaz did not want that smoke. The field got crushed there and discarded. Talk to us about how easy that would be.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny because watching it back, I'm like, damn, it really does look like really easy. But to me, I was like, I really hope like I was constant, don't move.
Got to be locked in.
Yeah. And so you never know because experience can be all. That could be big, bad, and tough. And then the challenge humbles you every single day, you know. I thought I was going to place a little bit better on the hill. And I placed lower than I thought, you know. It just humbles you. So there was never a point in time where I was like, oh yeah, I got this that. I think when I got the second coin, I was like, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna win. But then I was like, what if he's able to like time, like somehow return me from the middle because he knows it's now it's to the low.
Well, you did great, so it was an impressive rookie season. To see you back dominate a vet like that after that. I think you probably play with solo. But you and Johnny, what did they say these days? Because I think you were out with the two of them.
Yes, I was out with the two of them the other day. We did a Challenge Mania themed get together pregame before the San Antonio Spurs played the Orlando Magic a couple of days ago as of this record. So as a relationship between the two.
Yeah, I mean, it's now that the season's over, I mean, I think you see it on the reunion for sure. But the relationship is beautiful. It's one of those things where we learn so much about yourself when you watch it back. There's obviously areas where I'm disappointed in myself, you know. I didn't realize that my facial expressions are seen from a mile away.
Well, to be fair, you are seen from a mile.
It's,
Just like with the sports, you know, if you watch the game film and you're ready for it.
yeah.
Yeah, like Joe said, you are seen from.
Yeah. But no, I mean, you definitely you get a good chunk of humble eye, and you kind of see that when we get eliminated, you kind of see the whole game kind of almost like de-shed off, you know, and you see big, you know.
Yeah.
And I admitted I'm like, I did this, you know, so sorry.
Yeah,
I mean,
blame Thea.
yeah, yeah, yes. You always wonder though, I mean, had Theo not been able to convince me where he would have went home and out of nobody was meeting near me now. So, and Theo cannot climb as well as I can climb. So it is one of those things you wonder, would he have been sent home? And then I got to class Libya, then, because that would have been basically, yeah, then she's getting done for it. And then at that point in time, I mean, you know, is Olivia winning? I think she would have had an uphill battle, for sure. But I mean, it's definitely one of these things. So give the people the flowers, you know. Everyone wonders, oh, are you good with Olivia? Are you good with Theo? Yeah, I mean, they're still.
Gabe's a great guy.
Yeah, yes,
He's an absolute tank, but he's very nice guy. Gabe, last thing here, I'll let you know, in your last year for year, or even in the game and stuff like that. But you know Mike also. Maybe by that, a time and place, want to pursue something, we asked somebody for advice. They said, Gabe, sounds like a bad idea, don't do it. You're like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead with you anyway. And in the end, you'll see why he's not right about us. I can tell you, I told you.
Yeah. Honestly, my whole athletic career with my parents. I don't really talk to my parents. They're not super proud of like the fact that I'm going. They would much rather have me like sit down and keep cool, do my job. 9 to 5 type of guy. That's not me. That is not me at all. I'm in sales right now. but I like to be able to move around. Yeah, and it's one of those things where I've chased it down. I mean, I've gotten released, I picked myself back up, and I've gotten back on the list multiple different times. I've played professional football. I've played professional rugby. I've been able to go on a challenge. I've been able to be a professional wrestler. Some people wonder, like, how do you keep on doing it? How do you keep on, like, almost hearing the notes? Because there's a lot of no's recorded up in yes. And it's getting okay and hearing the notes. And that's the biggest thing. And then if you go back and you can kind of social with it, you know what? I was like, and it's a beautiful thing. And we hope that next time when they want to tell somebody that they're not going to achieve it, they think twice about it, because you never know what that person's going to do or what that's.
Absolutely. So one last question from me, and then we'll let you know what's next. What do you want to do next?
Oh man,
Football, rugby, marketing, sales, pro wrestling, reality TV. You know, what do you have left to check off?
that's a great question.
That's right. Oh, that's the tough question too.
Yeah, it's definitely. I mean, there might be a chance that I go back to football. But I think for right now, being happy with the life that I'm living, to dream that I've always wanted. Whether this is my last season on the challenge or whether I have another season on the challenge, regardless, I've already achieved everything that I wanted, and I'm content with that. I would love to go back to the challenge.
I'm sure they would love to have you back for sure.
So if I do get that call, I mean, it's going to be an immediate yes. But as of right now, I really don't know what's next. And I think I'm okay. So, yeah.
Well, we wish you the best of luck, whatever you decide to do, your next endeavor. We appreciate you doing this with us. We always give our guests the last words here. So if there's anything else you would like to add or share or promote for yourself, where can we find you?
Yeah, so you guys can find me at Gabe Wai Fit on Instagram and at Gabriel Y99 on anything else. One thing I will say, don't let anyone deter you from doing what you feel you want to do. Go and chase it with all your ambition and make sure that you make them say so.
I like that. What a way to end that. Those are those great last words. And Gabe, Joe's down to Atlanta frequently, so maybe you could get some fitness with.
Yeah, I was gonna say I need fitness.
Oh yeah, get you ready for reality.
You and Fester, that help me out.
Yeah,
gotta book me up.
Big barrel guy.
Right.
All right, that's gonna do it for this episode of Right. For our very special guest, Steve, my co-host Joe. I'm Nick, and this has been You Know Right.